What's going on, guys? MDLP from the Battle Axe, the Strongman Gym in Miami, where strength is everything. Um, Making the video I promised that I would make today. Sometimes I fall behind in my video making. I'm too busy loving myself on Instagram and other things. But I wanted to make a review about Elliot Hulse's strength challenge that keeps getting me tongue-tied. Um, a lot of guys have been curious, been asking me questions, really supportive, and I really thank you guys for that. That's cool to hear that support. Um, it basically broke down to 6 events. It wasn't a complete strength or strongman only. It was more of an athletic, power-based movement, obviously with strongman implements. I think it was a very, I think athletic is the best way to describe it. You couldn't just be really, really strong, and you couldn't just be really, really fit. You definitely had to be a combination of both. Um, the first event was the secret event was a broad jump, where I didn't really listen to the rules correctly. There was a misunderstanding on my part, and I totally scratched my first attempt. And when I went again to do the broad jump, I did it really safe, and it got me about 51st place in that part. The second event was a farmer's carry max distance with 225 in each hand. I did pretty well on that one with 223 feet. The third event was max push-ups to max pull-ups. Kips and butterflies were allowed. Now I know how to do kips because I did CrossFit at CrossFit Cube about 4.5 years ago. I ended up getting with 47 push-ups. Now we had a really good judge, and he was really on point. So the moment you stopped for more than 2 seconds on the push-up, you were done. Then you moved on to the pull-up, and the moment you hung there for more than a second or two, you were done. So I got 47 push-ups, 17 pull-ups or kip pull-ups. Then it was a 60-pound slam ball or medicine ball toss overhead, where you could not step behind the line while the ball was in your hand, but you could fall back. I ended up getting 2 attempts on that, and I got a total of 250 inches on my second attempt, doing pretty well in that one as well. Fifth event was a deadlift medley with a trap bar with 495 for 3, an axle bar with 365 for 3, and then a normal Olympic bar with 315 for max reps in a time period of 75 seconds. So if you get all the first 3 in quickly, you get to do as many as you can on 315. I ended up getting 31 reps total, including the 6, so 25 at 315. I was pretty happy with that one. I took 6th overall on that one. Then we did a keg carry to a prowler sprint. So you carry a 175-pound keg for 75 feet, haul my fat ass back, and push a prowler loaded up with 140. It's the West Side Rogue Butcher, and that's about 100 pounds. So it ended up being 240 total, and you sprint back 75 feet. I did pretty well. I think I placed 7th in that one. Overall, I got 11th place out of 65 competitors. 100 people signed up. Only 65 showed up, and I really had to give it up to them because it's really hard, to show up. I mean, I knew guys from Massachusetts, people from Chicago, New York, Georgia, California, all these places around the states that flew down. Was really awesome. Good competitors. It was a great first, guys who won did really well. I think it was Scott Porter got first. My boy Chad got second. He did really, really athletic people. If you want to look up the results, I'm sure they're going to put it up online. Just overall, a very athletic show where there's a couple things where I knew I wasn't going to do very well at, and I've been training for size and strength, and at 250 pounds, some of those stuff were a little tough on me, but I think 11th out of 65 is kind of flattering for me. I'm really happy with that. Could I have done better? Yeah, I think if I would have fucked up that first broad jump attempt, I think I would have maybe top 7. But I met a lot of good people, a lot of good competitors, strongman, powerlifters. In general, those are more of an athletic crowd, and by athletic I mean more like a lean, maybe 185. Almost looked like a bunch of wide receivers out there. You had CrossFitters as well, but I think he did a really good job hosting this show. Good sponsors. Elliot, Chris, and Donnie really ran the show well. The sponsors were on point. I met a lot of people. I don't want to start naming any names so no one gets left out. So anyone who was there who met me, Thank you very much. I was very flattered. A lot of people knew who I was, and that's crazy feeling. Thank you for all the pictures. Keep me posted on anything. I think that we made a lot of good connections, and I hope to travel to some other people's gyms around the States just to train and maybe compete with some of these guys. But yeah, I think it was a great show. I hope he throws it again every year. I have no complaints. It was outside. It was hot as shit, but the weather was amazing. It was just really sunny, and I got this tan going, which makes me look really jacked. I don't know if you can see my traps, but I look gorgeous right now. I'm totally red-faced like I'm an alcoholic. So thank you for everybody who tuned in. If you guys are watching this, you know who you are. It was a pleasure meeting you. Email me, message me for any questions. Look up the videos. I'll try to make a video of my lifts. Unfortunately, I didn't get everybody else, but I did do mines. Did I just say did do mines? Wow. Let's just pretend that never happened and move on. So, hope everybody's feeling well that competed, and thanks for tuning in, guys. Cheers.